We have just left Shelinyemba Hospital, in a southern drought region of Zimbabwe. Unusual rainfall has accumulated quickly, and we are waiting for the water to subside. Trucks appear coming from both directions. We wait and watch the path the large trucks take through the water. And it's our time to attempt a crossing. Major Kapere is nervous after the van getting stuck just a few nights before. And before we know it, the van is through. Just as we rise over the next hill, there is a large group of people gathering up ahead. Major Kapere recognizes the group as families meeting their young children coming home from school. She says this would not always be the case, but today, because of the heavy rains, they would want to make sure they got home safely. Our guide from the hospital has turned back to Shelinyemba, and we continue en route. Small communities appear and disappear quickly along the road. We are heading to a Salvation Army camp, with a primary focus on orphans and vulnerable children. The terrain changes as we enter Matobo National Park. Because of our delays, we arrive after dark, and we retire straight to our cabins. The next morning, I am shocked by the natural beauty of the camp area. Our cabin is settled under a leafy canopy in the middle of a rocky forest. I start up some stairs built into the rocks behind our cabin. The path is intriguing with its use of natural architecture. Upon reaching the top, I find a large thatched structure standing on the rocks. The view from the lookout is like nothing I've ever seen. The whole camp is just a marvel to look at. And it's easy to look and say, wow, this is gorgeous, this is extravagant, why is it like this? But the more you look at it, you realize this is absolutely natural beauty.
I started here at Masia in 1999 as a volunteer camp counselor. Masia camp strictly for orphans and vulnerable children. Life automatically changes when you lose a parent. So we try by all means to reinstill confidence and building their self-esteem when they come here for camp programs.
I think it's great that someone came to this location and had the vision to build a facility like this for children who don't have parents to show them the love that a lot of us know. And they can come here to this camp and they can be shown that someone loves them.
We have the arena where we do our evening programs. We have the dam where we have our waterfront activities where we do canoeing, kayaking. We have the outside part of the camp where we have our adventure-based learning. We have the Bema Bridge that side, we have the abseiling, we have the mighty wall there, and a couple of low and high rope area courses that we have as well. When they come into camp, some they don't have any confidence in what they're doing, but the last of the 10 days we see a lot of confidence, a lot of trust within children. So that's when we can safely say, no, we have achieved our goal on that particular camping program. Because of the stories that we hear day in and day out, they're challenging stories, touching stories, and you have to live by that. You cannot say I'm here for work. Being at Masia is more of a calling.
It just seems like God really wanted this place right here. What better a reason to build a camp like this than for orphan children? I start back along the rocks, down through the leafy canopy. As we leave Masia camp, I have an excitement inside me. It's invigorating to see something so marvelous being used for such an absolute good. I reflect on the opportunities we have as a worldwide army, where projects and places are established like what we have seen in the past 3 days. Places where so much good is happening, but people still struggle, and in many cases, limitations are set by a lack of funding. We still have many more days here in Zimbabwe, but my heart is full. The Salvation Army has the avenues established. We just have to have faith and be obedient stewards of the gifts we have been given. Next, we travel to the Salvation Army's Howard Hospital and meet the patients and staff.